Stadium in Boise, Idaho. The Rams will kick off first, and here we go. Let's see what he can do with the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Boise State's offense will get first crack at it today. Zaire Gaines, he is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the wide receiver. Anderson will throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
The run inside. It's Ross. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught in the backfield, it's Harper. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Cobb. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Finds the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Anderson wants to throw. Bringing the heat. Got the back over the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Finds his man.
I love fullbacks that can catch the football. These guys aren't just blockers. They're not just smash-mouth players. But these guys have got some finesse to their game and some soft hands to go with it.
The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. In the red area, it's Gaines. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Oh, and the attempt is no good. So it'll stay 3-0 after the missed field goal. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Pulls it, fired complete.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Takes a handoff. It's Ross. And he's dragged down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Oh, what a cut! Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Running into the open space.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Rams line up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Boise State ready to send out that offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 1st down, it's Bryson Washington again. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Going with the counter play here. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Complete to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Anderson will throw. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Now improvising. Unloads to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to it. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Running inside, it's Ross. Makes it past the marker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Gives it on the option. Maybe a crease. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, that play just took a lot of time to develop. The longer the quarterback held on to the football, the longer the time that strong safety had to just think, you know what, I know I'm supposed to be back here covering, but I'm going to go get myself involved. And he shows you his speed as he was able to close the gap.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Oh, they're after him! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gaines. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give on the counter. Shows him the stiff arm. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Gaines. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Colorado State. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Jones. Hard-hitting tackle. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gives it on the option. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Anderson will throw. Stepping to the right.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Flips it out on the screen. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
The run inside. It's gained. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Taking it the other way. Past the 30. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rams will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Reed. There's the pressure. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Going right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this 1st half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's taking the shot. Got it down the field. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. No good. Thought maybe that field goal could start some momentum. Instead, the deficit is still 16. The Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Back to throw, it's Reed. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Rams will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Rush is on him. He's going to take a shot. That ball is caught past the mark. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge? And the officials agree it'll go his way. Looking to throw again. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the back. Running inside. It's Clark. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Puts it out of the air. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He might want another play. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the they've got it first and goal. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand fourth and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Gets the back moving. Anderson wants to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Big guy smells it. He'll be stopped short. It'll be fourth down, and let's see what the decision is here. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Broncos. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Slithers into space. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Looking deep. He's got it down the left. Running free. Touchdown, Rams. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Anderson will throw. He wants to go deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Using his legs, it's Ross. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to the ground with the running back. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rams will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Lets it fly. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Run in the red zone, it's Ross. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Rams have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. Touchdown, Colorado State! And the stomping has commenced.
And remember back, guys, the defense gives them the short field, and the offense takes care of business. And now building this lead and really putting pressure on the other side. The offense on the other side is going to have to get pass happy. So dial up that nickel, dial up that dime, get that pass defense ready.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. He gets a block. Got a little room. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Bunch formation for these receivers. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gaines. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A 1st down run in the red zone. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Anderson wants to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
That keeps the score. Colorado State 30, Boise State 12. Number 91. Set to kick it away.
He'll bring it out. It's Harper. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. He'll do it himself on the draw. Breaks into the open. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Ross. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the ground with the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Anderson will throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic with his feet. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to buy time. He'll throw it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the 4th quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Looking to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes a catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the jumbo formation is on the field as they line up for the 2 points. They want to throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
They're throwing for it in a two-point conversion. He gets the pick. He's got it, Convoy. Is he gone? Is it going to be 2 points the other way? He gets tackled across the 50-yard line. Nice job by the defense.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll go to the counter play. Got enough for the first. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll give it to him again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Rams have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run the counter. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Touchdown, Colorado State. Great job by the back on the option. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, and I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Williams open on the right side. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rams will snap it on first and 10. From the red zone, it's Ross. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Using his legs, it's Ross. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.